2, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, check. 1, 2. Featuring the visiting Valley View Lady Tigers and your very own Edcouch, Elsa, Lady Jackets. And now the introduction of the pitcher starting with the Lady Tigers. Number 1, Emma Gonzalez. Number 2, Sarah Mendez. Number 5, Daniela Garza. Number 6, Alexis Garcia. Number 9, JC Bravo. Number 10, Alex Medina. Number 12, Yareli Cavasso. Number 13, Michelle Ortiz. Number 14, Sandra Ortiz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the introduction of your very own Edcouch, Elsa, Lady Jackets. Starting with number 2, India DeVoe. Number 3, Arissa Galasso. Number 4, Juliana Garcia. Number 5, Sarah Flores. Number 6, Brianna De La Peña. Number 8, Bianca Garcia. Number 10, Veronica Elizondo. Number 11, Megan Acevedo. Number 15, Vida Ibarra. And number 17, Sarah Sevilla. The Lady Jackets are coached by Gloria Trevino and assisted by Rosa Capello and Cesar Salinas. Now fans, we ask you to please stand. Also, please remove your headgear as it's time for the playing of our national anthem. Try this. My voice is sharp. I'm going to try. Listening? Good Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you out here to the Robert Capello Senior Gymnasium here on the campus of Edcouch Elsa High School, where tonight we have a District 32 5A matchup featuring the visiting Valley View Tigers, Lady Tigers, and your very own Edcouch Elsa Lady Jackets. Lady Jackets come to this contest 4-0
in district play, and of course number 16 in the state of Texas. They had to survive a tough matchup the other night against Mercedes, as they were the first team in 9 tries to take them to 5 sets. They've swept all of their opponents coming into that match. So, and I kind of knew it was expected. You know, anytime you face Mercedes, it's always a tough battle. But hopefully today the Lady Jackets can get back to their, sweeping ways, I guess you could say, and hopefully can pull off the victory here against the Lady Tigers of Valley View. So we're going to go around the starting lineup for you, starting with the Lady Jackets. We have number 5, Sarah Flores. Number 6, Brianna de la Peña. Number 10, Veronica Elizondo. That's your front row in the back. You have serving number 11, Megan Acevedo. Number 15, Vida Ibarra. And number 2, India DeVoe. And checking in, it looks like will be Arissa Cavazos for DeVoe. She is our libero. Rounding out for the Lady Tigers, we have number 6, Alexis Garcia. Number 13, Michelle Ortiz. Libero, number 14, Cassandra Gordillo. You have number 2, Sarah Mendez. Number 5, Daniela Garza. And number 13, Michelle Ortiz. So that is the starting lineup for both teams today. Again, a beautiful Saturday afternoon here at the Robert Capello Senior Gymnasium. We're hoping really soon to be back at the new gym. I know the floor is just about done, so we're hoping that we'll be back in there maybe by next Saturday against Brownsville Vets. Not quite sure yet, but that would be definitely something. So 1-0 Lady Tigers take the early lead over the Lady Jackets. Again, you got John Cannon, you got Pete Vallejo here calling the game for you on the Edcouch Elsa ISD YouTube channel. Still recovering from last night's football game. It was quite a game. Of course, we want to congratulate the Tigers on their victory. Jackets looked great early on. You know, it looked like they come out of the gates firing all cylinders. And Mercedes made some adjustments, and they ended up winning the game 31-19. So 2-1, Lady Jackets back on top. Veronica Elizondo serving. And that one's going to be in the net. 3-1, Edcouch. Again, you know, Edcouch Elsa coming into this game, number 16 in the state of Texas, according to the Texas Girls Coaches Association poll. And another point, that was just a return service error by Valley View. It's 4-1, Edcouch. Of course, the Lady Jackets kind of upset with that loss, or that 5-set win over Mercedes. They had won 8 straight as per sweep. So Mercedes kind of took that away, even though we got the W and we're still in first place. It was, to some people, a little unexpected. Mercedes is a very, very good volleyball team. They came in actually at 2-1 into that contest. So it wasn't really a surprise to me. And again, in a rivalry game, you can throw records and everything out the door. So 5-2 Lady Jackets now serving as Brianna de la Peña. Sarah Flores with a beautiful spike. And then Vida Ibarra answers back, and that one lands in. 6-2 Edcouch. And that one, an error by the Lady Jackets. 6-3, Edcouch. And you can see Gloria Trevino telling them, hey, you got to set it up and you got to get it over. So serving for Valley View is going to be trying to look at the number 1. It's Emma Gonzalez. And Valley View staying in this thing early on, 6-4. But that one does go on the net, so that's going to give the Lady Jackets a 7-4 advantage. Serving now will be number 5, Sarah Flores. Lady Jackets, this is already their 5th district contest in the first half. After this, they will take on Brownsville Porter at Brownsville on Tuesday, and then Saturday is the big one. Brownsville Veterans comes to town to round out the first half of volleyball. And then we start the second half from there, in which we travel to Lopez to take on the Lady Lobos. So 8-4 Edcouch on top right now, set number 1 of this best of 5. Lady Jackets currently sit in first place. Nice save by the Lady Jackets. Another nice save, Sarah Flores there. Rissa Cavazos is going to get that one over. Nope, it goes into the net, so 8-5. Edcouch up 3. Number 13, that's Michelle Ortiz, hits that one in the net. 9-5. Edcouch is going to bring up India DeVoe. India had a big game against Mercedes. We're going to run some stats from the last game over. Nice tip by Vida Ibarra. Another nice kill by Vida Ibarra. Veronica Elizondo gets that one over, and that one Value unsuccessfully gets that one back, so that's a point for the Lady Jackets, 10-5. So we're going to get you some stats from the game the other night against Mercedes. In that game, of course, we were down 25-27 early on. We won the second game 25-18. Lost the third set 23-25, which put us down 2-1. Came back and won 25-19 and 15-6 to secure the victory. 11-5, Lady Jackets on top. Just to give you some statistics, Vida Ibarra had 6 kills, 1 assist, and 9 digs. Indy DeVoe, 21 kills, 1 assist, 2 aces, 9 digs. Arissa Cavazos had an ace and 36 digs. Sarah Flores, 10 kills, 39 assists, 2 aces, and 18 digs. Veronica Elizondo had 9 kills, 2 aces, and 15 digs. And then Megan Acevedo, 10 kills, 19 assists, an ace, and 12 digs. Lady Jackets do improve to 25-7 with that win. So right now it's 10-7. Valley View mounting a little bit of a comeback. They're staying in this game against Edcouch. Veronica Elizondo with a little bit of a tip. Gets a tip on that shot. And that one falls in. That was number 13. Michelle Ortiz, 10-8. Valley View down by 2. Valley View making some really good plays on the defensive side of the ball. And that one a kill shot by Vida Ibarra. 11-8. Edcouch back up by 3. Rissa Cavazos, the libero, will be serving. So that one going to go off the basketball rim. 12-8. Edcouch now up by 4. So a point by Valley View. I tell you what, Edcouch also shot themselves in the foot with a couple of defensive miscues, which has kept Valley View in this thing. Valley View only down 3, 12-9. But that one does go in the net, and that's probably about the 4th or 5th service error by Valley View. Megan Acevedo back to serve. She hits that one in the net, so having a little trouble here early on in the first set, 13-10. Veronica Arizona gets the tip over on the return serve. Rissa Cavazos with the set. And Sarah Flores lays it down, 14-10, Edcouch. So now Elizondo to serve. She kind of got us on a little bit of a roll there the first time she was serving. See if she can try to do that again. Here early on, first set. Touch us with a nice save. Nice play up front on the net by Brianna de la Pena. Another point for Edcouch, 15-10. So once again, Elizondo, the lefty, serving. Valley View trying to set it up and get it over. Nice block up front. Once again, De La Pena, a beast on the front line. 16-10 Edcouch. Arissa Cavazos tries to make that save, but to no avail. 16-11. So Sarah Mendez to serve for Valley View. Nice tip by De La Pena, and I'll tell you what, lately, here late in the contest, she's come on pretty strong. 3 big plays for the Lady Jackets. Now she gets rewarded with serving. See if she can put the hammer the nail in and secure that set 1 victory. Timeout by Valley View. So somebody mentioned something earlier before I came on the air, and they said, how ironic that we took on Mercedes Tuesday in volleyball, and then we played them on Friday in football. Well, now we're playing Valley View on Saturday, which is today, and we play Valley View in our next football game. Scheduling gods work out for a reason. Don't ask me why, but it did. So it's just the way it was laid out. It wasn't purposely or anything. It just kind of, that's the way it fell. We'll take it. So coming out of the timeout, Lady Jackets 7 points away from securing a set 1 victory. So serving is Brianna de la Pena. Gets the serve over cleanly. And that one is going to fall in for Valley View. Cut the lead to 6. It's going to bring up number 1, Emma Gonzalez. Got an early start here today. It's about a 12:50 tip, I believe. Always a good thing when you can get things started early or even on time. So 19-12, Edcouch. Sarah Flores. That little hop step serve, and that one's going to go. Will it be saved? Wow. Give Valley View credit. What an unbelievable save on that play. And that one just not enough. 20-12, Edcouch. Today, another busy day in Jacketland because we have our boys and girls cross-country teams up in McNeil in Round Rock competing in the McNeil Invitational. And then we had our 7th and 8th grade teams in action this morning in football. Sports is alive and kicking here in EE land right now. 21-13. Going to bring up India DeVoe. Of course, tonight, for you sports fans, the big fight's on. Errol Spence Jr. against Sean Porter. Should be a great fight. That is tonight. If I'm not mistaken, it is tonight. Should be a great fight. So I know where I'm going to be this evening. Longhorns are off tonight, so going to enjoy some boxing. That one, they're going to call it out, 22-14. Elizondo lays one down, and again, that one goes out. 2 straight side outs for the Lady Jackets. Now 22-15. EE still in control. That one goes in the net for Edcouch, and that's 3 points that the Lady Tigers have been able to secure. They cut it to 6, 22-16. And the one question I had come to this game is how would Edcouch respond after that Mercedes game? Because Mercedes pushed them to the limits. It was a very hard-fought win, and another mistake by Edcouch. That's 4 in a row. 22-17. Valley View slowly coming back into this match. But yeah, once again, you know, Edcouch, who was able to pull off the win, of course, down 2-1. First time they've been down really since early in the year, I think against Mission Vets. So they were able to battle back. They were able to beat Mercedes. But, you know, definitely took out a lot of energy from them. And a lot of people were curious as to which Lady Jackets team was going to show up today. So nice save by Sarah Sambillo. And they're going to give Valley View that point, 23-18. Lady Jackets still up. Elizondo with a tip over. Nice save by Sarah Flores. Flores is going to try a kill shot, and that one will land in. Set point for Edcouch. Acevedo looking to secure the set 1 victory for Edcouch. They lead 24-18. Sarah Flores with the kill shot, and that is it. 25-18. Lady Jackets secure a set 1 victory. We'll be going to set 2 here right after this timeout. You are watching Edcouch Elsa Volleyball here on our YouTube channel. So here we go, folks. Set number 2. Edcouch Elsa able to preserve the set 1 victory, 25-18. So Valley View will be serving. Of course, we're here in this best of 5 series or match. Let me rephrase that. So that's going to be a point for Edcouch Elsa. A 1-0 lead. Megan Acevedo to serve. And Acevedo trying to make the one-handed save, but to no avail. It's going to be 1-1. So that's going to bring up number 12, it looks like, Yareli Cavazos. And that one is going to fall in. 2-1 Valley View. Edcouch also looking to pick up their 26th win of the year if they can win this one today. So it's 2-2. It's going to bring up Veronica Elizondo. Nice save by Arissa Cavazos. India DeVoe adds to her kill total. Now 3-2, Edcouch. So here in set number 2, currently Lady Jackets up 3-2. And that one a little tangled up was Sarah Flores and Brianna de la Peña. It's now 3-3. I want to thank again everybody for tuning in here today You have John Cannon, Pete Vallejo live from the Robert M. Capello Senior Gymnasium. Again, we're hoping by maybe next week, within a couple weeks, we will be in the new gym. Floor, from what I understand, is almost done. So it'd be sweet if we could be back in there for the Veterans game next Saturday. So Edcouch up 4-3 here in set number 2. Sarah Flores attempts to get a kill shot, land it, but it lands on the top of the net. It's going to be 4-4. India DeVoe with a tip. DeVoe able to save it. India trying to land a kill shot, and it lands in. There we go, 5-4, Lady Jackets. It's going to bring up Sarah Flores. Nice save by Arissa Cavazos. Sarah Flores gets that one over. Nice set, bump, and here comes a spike by DeVoe. And Flores, again, trying to make the return shot, but she does make a defensive miscue. It's 5-all. Just like the first set, Valley View's hanging in there. Edcouch definitely has not run away with anything just yet. Megan Acevedo, wow, she landed that one just right. That Valley View defender just kind of looked like, whoa, where did that one go? So 6-5, Edcouch. Gonna bring up India DeVoe. Valley View able to return serve. Vida Ibarra gets it over to Veronica Elizondo. Nice save by Cavazos. Comes Megan Acevedo once again for another kill, but nice save by Valley View. Good save by Cavazos. Nice save by. Does that one get over? Oh, wow. That was close. Cavazos with a diving save, and then Acevedo goes out of bounds, saves it in, and Arissa tried to kind of backhand it through the air over and just misses out. But what an effort. 6-all. So Arissa Cavazos, the libero, will be serving. And lands that one in between two Lady Tigers. It's going to be 8-6. Cavazos wearing a pink libero jersey, which starting, I think, by tomorrow, it'll be October, which will be Cancer Awareness Month. Lady Jackets always sport pink uniforms during that time for cancer awareness. So by next Saturday, actually by Tuesday's game, I'm sure they'll be decked out in pink. For sure by next Saturday they will. So 9-6, Edcouch starting to get a little bit of a roll here. 3 straight points. And that one, Cavazos makes a save, but a misread by the Lady Jackets up front. So now it's 9-7. It's now 10-7. Acevedo serving. Nice shot by Brianna de la Peña. She gets to it before the Valley View Lady Tigers do. 11-7. And that one falls in to the right of Acevedo. That one actually goes underneath the bleachers. It's 11-8 Edcouch, set number 2. And that one, Sambillo tried to hit it, but hits it behind the back line. Cavazos trying to make the save, but the refs waved it off. It's now 11-9. Risa Cavazos gets it over to Sarah Flores, finds a sweet spot and lays it right there. 12-9. Elizondo now to serve the lefty. Indy DeVoe, that skills it. Nice save by the libero for Valley View. And then Brianna de la Peña off the tip is going to score that point. Nope, they're actually going to give it to Valley View. Didn't really see that one, but they got a better view than we do. So 12-10. That one in the net, now 12-11. Tell you what, this isn't your typical Lady Jackets team playing right now. De la Peña, or that's actually Acevedo, I'm sorry. And that one will be a point for Valley View, 12-12. Just when it looked like Edcouch was going to extend this lead, Valley View comes back, ties it at 12. Nice save by the Lady Tigers. Indy DeVoe off the tip. That one does fall in for the Lady Jackets. They retake the lead, 13-12. Bring up De La Peña. Nice play up front. Vida Ibarra was able to bring it up, but then from there, a little bit of a tussle between the Lady Jackets defensively. Scores now 13-13. One thing I'm interested to see is, due to the Mercedes game, depending on the outcome of this one, what's going to happen to us in the rankings? Will we stay at 16? Will they drop us? Will we move? We've been moving up every week, so you got to wonder if they're going to take into consideration that 5-set game against the Lady Tigers. And then here, obviously, we're struggling a little bit against Valley View, so I'm curious to see on Monday exactly what they decide to do. I mean, a win is a win. So if we secure 2 victories, they might sit there and say, well, you know, they're still on the win streak. They've still won, you know, so many games. They're still in first place in district. So, because we got to take care of business today, just because, you know, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. But I definitely would like to see what they decide to do with the rankings come Monday. And, of course, we will have you covered on Monday. Don't forget the New Jacket Network. We will have our weekend sports recap, where myself and Braden DeVoe will have all of your news, or all your sports news over the weekend. Make sure you tune into that. We will be posting it on our YouTube page. So we're going to take a timeout, 17-13, Lady Jackets in set number 2. All right, out of the timeout, 17-13, Edcouch, set number 2 of this best of 5 match. We got John Cannon, Pete Vallejo here live from the Robert M. Capello Senior Gymnasium. And another defensive mistake by Edcouch. This is not your typical Lady Jackets team to play like this. One thing one of the coaches told me is I asked him about Valley View, and he says, I'm not sure, but I can tell you this. Normally when we play a less than stellar team, we play down to their level. And you can't take anybody lightly. I mean, on any given night, any team wants to say they knocked off one of the top teams in the state of Texas. Not to mention they want to end that O for the Lady Jackets. So Valley View really hanging in there. Right now it's 17-15. Edcouch is up in set number 2. And they land another point. Gloria Trevino is not happy right now. I would hate to be in her mind wondering what she's thinking. So Arista Cavazos, and that one's going to go out. And just like that, Valley View ties this thing up at 17. Valley View could take their first lead of the match, but that one, Arista Cavazos nails it over. It does land in, 18-17. It's going to bring up India DeVoe. So India clears that one, and the back row for the Lady Tigers unable to answer back, 19-17. And they're going to call that a 2-hit. So 20-17 now. Edcouch 5 points away from a 2-0 lead. Nice save by Ibarra. And that one goes out, 21-17. Lady Jackets now up by 4. And that point goes to Edcouch. I think that Valley View defender thought it was going to go out, but it does land in. So it's set number 2, 22-17. We're going to take a timeout. You are watching Edcouch Elsa Lady Jackets volleyball on our YouTube channel. So that quick out of the timeout, less than 30 seconds. Valley View pretty much said, okay, let's just get back to it. So 22-17, Edcouch Elsa. They have a 1-0 lead, looking to secure possibly a second set win to put them up 2-0. Megan Acevedo, you could hear that one. Adi Cavazos hits it in the net. 22-18. And that one's going to fall in 23-18, Lady Jackets. 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Marissa Cavazos, the libero, back to serve. Gets that one over, lands in. Valley View looking to return serve. They are able to get that one over. That one by Elizondo. Tip by Valley View. De La Peña with a kill shot and in. 24-18. Counts us a 1 point away from taking a 2-0 lead. Nice save by Sarah Flores. Elizondo gets that one in, and that's going to be the point that secures it. 2-0 lead. Edcouch us the Lady Jackets. 25-18 second set win. Going to the third set, we will be back with you after this timeout, or after this reset, I guess, for the hopefully what could be the third and final set. 3 out of 5. You are watching Edcouch Social Volleyball on the Edcouch ISD YouTube channel. All right, we are getting ready to start set number 3. Edcouch is currently with a 2-0 lead. It has not come easy. Valley View hung in there with them. Lady Jackets in both sets able to finally get on a little bit of a roll. But 25-18, 25-18, Edcouch has been able to prevail. So Megan Acevedo able to score the first point as that one just lands right in the back row. 1-0. Bianca Garcia in the game, and guys, she's back from a concussion which she suffered in the Donna tournament. So it's definitely good to see her. She's a senior, so glad to have her back in the lineup. 2-0 Edcouch. Another point for the Lady Jackets. There we go, 3-0. So Acevedo, 3 straight service points. And Elizondo, just a little tip of the fingers, lands it 4-0. Elizondo looking for a second straight point and lands it 5-0. So they're going to call that one in the net. 6-0. Edcouch. Valley View so far unable to break serve in this set number 3. And De La Pena leaves her mark on it and says, I want to get involved in the action. 7-0. So we have a substitution by Valley View. Acevedo, 7 straight service points right now for the Lady Jackets. Valley View, nice save. And then Edcouch answers back another point, 8-0. So we have a timeout, Valley View. We'll take a timeout as well. 8-0 here in set number 3. Out of the timeout, 8-0 Edcouch over the Lady Tigers, set number 3. So far, Megan Acevedo, 8 straight service points. Make that 9-0. And that's the Lady Jackets that we know right there. And that one does go out. So Valley View finally breaking serve, 9-1. But that one goes in the net, 10-1 now, Lady Jackets. Elizondo will be serving. And Brianna de la Pena looked like she was going to get the point, but Valley View makes a save, but then it goes out. So it's a side out, 11-1. And that one goes out on a side out, 11-2. Right now, we are a little under an hour in this match. Start time was about 12:50. It's 11-3. Catch Elsa on top of Valley View. Sarah Flores, nice kill shot. Well defended by Valley View. Flores going to try it again. And they hit that one in the net. 12-3. Edcouch Elsa. It's going to bring up De La Pena. Checking in will be Juliana Garces, number 4. And De La Pena hits that one in the net. 12-4. Nice save by Cavazos. Acevedo. And that one's going to go out. 13-4, Edcouch. Bianca Garcia. Says, turns around, says, oops, okay, that's mine. And then Garces on the net, on the block, scores a point, 14-4. Sarah Flores with a kill shot, well defended by Valley View's libero, but then they hit that one on the net, 15-4. Sarah Flores tries a kill shot, but well defended by Valley View. Valley View going to get that point, 15-5. So far, Edcouch, their best start of the match. Indy DeVoe. And that one's going to go out of play. 16-5 Edcouch. We have Sarah Flores. And that one goes out of play. 17-5, 8 points away from the sweep. And improving to 5-0 in district play. Side out by Valley View, 18-5. Countdown begins, 7. Indy DeVoe, wow, nice save by number 4 for Valley View. Number 1, I'm sorry. Then Elizondo tries to lay one down. Garces with a nice tip over. Nice save by Cavazos. DeVoe with a kill. Got a nice little rally going on here. And that is a point for Valley View as it just stays in. 18-6. Veronica Elizondo. I say by Flores. DeVoe looking to put her stamp on it and does. 19-6, 6 points to go. Bida Ibarra to serve. Valley does a good job of keeping that one in play. Grande de la Peña, there we go, up front. That's to her stat total, 20-6. Bada once again on the serve. Sarah Flores scores that point, 21-6, 4 to go. Vero Elizondo tries to secure the 22nd point, but we're still going here. Valley View. De La Peña gets that one, and there we go, 22-6. 3 points from a clean sweep. De La Peña scores another one, 23. 2 to go. Vidi Abada looking to slam the door shut. And out of play, game, set, match point right here for the Lady Jackets. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, 25-6. Clean sweep by the Lady Jackets. For Pete Vallejo, my name is John Gannon. We'll see you next time. Have a great weekend.